Now, from the station on your side, this is Wavy News 10.
Severe weather hit Hampton Roads this afternoon. The storms brought a lot of rain and flooding to some areas, and that meant rough going for people out on the roads.
I had to get out in the middle of the water, water up to my knees. Won't go through water. That's just silly.
Lightning was also a big problem, striking several homes and buildings.
Well, I was on my way to sleep, and I heard this loud boom from the storm.
And the severe weather is our top story tonight. Meteorologist Tiffany Savona was tracking the storms all afternoon in the Super Doppler 10 Weather Center. So, Tiffany, is there still any rain out there?
There is some rain out there, Deanna. Some heavier rain just let up across portions of northeastern North Carolina. So it's really been coming down over the past few hours in Camden County, in Currituck County. I bet some of those areas have already seen about 4 to 5 inches of rain, and it's finally starting to let up in those areas. So we'll zoom in and show you that the heaviest rain is finally lightened up across Camden County. We're just seeing a little bit of light rain up toward Gregory. Also some light rain just to the south of Elizabeth City down into Bob White Fork, and some light showers over Bertha and Grandy. As we look across the south side, we have some showers ongoing across Virginia Beach. So the Pungo area is seeing some light rain, adding to your totals. Same for Dolly Corners, and also some light rain just to the north of the Gilmerton area, and this stretches all the way into Suffolk. So some light rain continuing for Algren, also into Southside Meadows. We may see some rain push into downtown Suffolk over the next 15 to 20 minutes. Much quieter across some of our northern areas. Not too much going on. We did have some showers move across Matthews County, and some light rain impacting Arlington and Townsend along the eastern shore. But the heaviest rain has ended for many folks. You can see that pocket of red and yellow. That's right over the Albemarle Sound. That will continue to push southward, so we may see that move into mainland Dare County, but I think that will actually stay west of there. Now, what do the rainfall totals look like? Well, keep in mind that the heaviest rain really missed a lot of the weather stations, but Norfolk Airport picking up 2.33 inches of rain, and areas across North Carolina, especially Camden and Currituck County. Like I said, some of those areas probably saw about 4 to 5 inches of rain. And here are some of the pictures that came into us that reported at wavy.com. This is in the Ghent area. You see rain almost up to the top of the tires there of that car. So a lot of folks got stuck in the high water. So this is a picture of something you should not do. We also had pictures come in to report it at wavy.com of lightning striking a tree in Pungo. You can see that tree is really split right down the middle there, as the lightning has struck many trees, and we also got reports of lightning striking homes as well. So tonight, scattered showers, heavy rain is possible as temperatures drop into the lower 70s. Tomorrow, a few morning showers, then we're looking at a much drier afternoon. We'll have that full Sunday forecast coming up in about 10 minutes.
And as Tiffany mentioned, the storm brought a lot of rain, flooding, and lightning across the area. Several Norfolk streets flooded out. We had many reports of drivers stuck in knee-deep water. In Virginia Beach, lightning struck 3 homes. 10 on your sides, Matt Gregory followed the damage today all across the area. He's back in the studio now. Matt?
Deanna, we saw people across the area working together to repair the damage done on the roads and in several homes. Saturday's storms flooded the streets of Norfolk. Near Tyler Sherwin's home in Ghent, nearly 3 inches of rain fell in less than an hour.
Once it starts to back up, it backs up. Looking behind me, all the way to past this piece of sidewalk here. And then traffic obviously backs up because they can't decide if they want to go or not go.
It was a similar scene across several neighborhoods in Norfolk. Storm drains backed up and water sat on roads while drivers tried to decide whether to go or not. And right outside Sherwin's door, Jeremy Wright made the decision to drive.
I gunned it through, hydroplaned out of control kind of, and then that's when my car shut down.
Luckily for Wright, Sherwin stood nearby to help out with tools and a dry place for Wright to repair his car. In Virginia Beach, construction crews repaired a different type of storm damage. Lightning struck this home in Glenwood, setting the attic of the garage on fire. The real damage, however, is on the other side of the house. The fire ripped open this roof and came into the living room. On the other side of Virginia Beach, this home off Baker Road received a jolt of lightning while the homeowner slept.
Well, I was on my way to sleep, and I heard this loud boom from the storm. And my wife said that was sounded close. I said it was probably a transformer. And I went on back to sleep. A little while later, somebody knocked on the door and said the house was on fire.
Insurance companies now tally up the damage at both homes. Construction crews covered quickly the holes left by fires. An afternoon of storms that both homeowners say they're thankful didn't end worse. The Spencer family told me they worked with Red Cross to find a place to stay tonight, and they're just thankful for the Good Samaritan that woke them. Matt Gregory, 10 on your side.
Now, also in Virginia Beach, a man went to the hospital after getting hit by lightning. Beach EMS tells us it happened at False Cape Park near Back Bay National Wildlife Refuge. The man was not seriously injured. He is expected to be okay. Lightning also started a fire at Mount Zion Baptist Church in Norfolk. The fire department sent us this picture of the church on Middlesex Street. The fire was contained to a small part of the roof and should not impact any church services. Many areas got a lot of rain in a very short time today. The water rose quickly on East Princess Anne Road near Azalea Garden Road. We caught up with a man who lives nearby who was just trying to clear out the debris so that the water could drain off.
I had to go down to the end of the street and clean the sewer grates out because all the trash builds up down there, and it blocks the sewer grates and the water won't go out from the streets. So in order to keep the water running, somebody's got to go down and clean them out.
And that was Darren DePriest. He says he tries to clear the drains every time the neighborhood gets clogged. Now we have much more on today's storms on wavy.com. You can see pictures and videos from all across the area showing the storms and the flooding. You can also check out the latest forecast and read the weather blogs from our team of meteorologists. A man is in the hospital today after getting shot several times early this morning in Newport News. Officers found the victim in the parking lot of the In-Town Suites on Jefferson Avenue. It happened a little after 3 a.m. Police tell us there were no witnesses there, and they're still looking for whoever pulled the trigger. They ask anyone with information to call the crime line. And Portsmouth police officers arrested a man in North Carolina who was wanted in connection to a deadly shooting last year. Lawrence Gordon Jr. is facing murder and gun charges. Officers caught him in Washington, North Carolina. Investigators say Gordon shot and killed Melvin Brown on Queen Street back in October. A fire forced 3 people from their Suffolk home early this morning. The fire department sent us this picture of the home on 2nd Avenue. They tell us 1 adult and 2 children got out okay. The fire started in the kitchen. Investigators say it was accidental. Before the storms hit today, some artists used the boardwalk in Virginia Beach as their canvas. Coming up, we'll show you some of their creations. And here's another look at some of your pictures of this afternoon's storms and flooding. Meteorologist Tiffany Savona will be back with your complete forecast.
Fox, swimming with the most feared predators in our local waters. You've seen our recent reports on shark attacks. Now I'm separating fact from fiction. A 10 on your side report, keeping your family safe in the water. Monday at 6.
Weather affects you every day. So get an easy-to-understand forecast for where you live. Rely on the Super Doppler 10 weather team, always on your side.
I just got your text.
Yeah, that says checkout is great.
Enjoy Southern Yellow Peaches for just 88 cents a pound. And half gallons of Kroger 2% milk are $1.37. Great food, low prices at Kroger.
I swap keys with Nissan of Chesapeake.
Visit us today at swapkeys.com.
Call on the hotline. Calvis and Nachman. Right now.
I've been working mornings in Hampton Roads my whole career. Now my commute has changed. But wherever you're headed in the morning, I can help you get there.
Start your day with 10 time saver traffic. Your commute begins here on Wavy News 10 today.
Watch Hampton Roads Country Saturdays at midnight on Fox 43.
Ocean Breeze Water Park means more smiles per gallon for you, because we've got humongous water park thrills. With over 30 rides, slides, and attractions, Ocean Breeze is action-packed, high-value fun in the sun, because you get free parking at Intertubes. That's right, free parking. Now you're smiling. This summer, free concerts and dive-in movies. Come on, get over 1 million gallons of smile-packed fun at nearby Ocean Breeze Water Park. Now save $5 with coupons from Sweet Frog frozen yogurt shops.
Hyundai's summer of savings is heating up, and these deals are sizzling. Elantra, Sonata, Santa Fe, and Genesis. Get our lowest prices on our best selection of new Hyundais. Drive Sonata with 0 APR for 75 months, or get up to $5,000 in total savings. All with America's best warranty. 5 years longer than the competition. Our best prices of the year. Our largest inventory. From award-winning family cars to the safest SUVs. That's Hyundai's summer of savings at your Hampton Roads Hyundai dealers.
If you can't, we can. Michael and Son.
Norfolk has a new school board chairman. Board members elected Rodney Jordan to the top spot. He serves on the board since 2012. Dr. Noelle Gabriel was elected vice chair. She's also been on the school board for 3 years. Tomorrow's USS Kaufman homecoming will be its last. This is video from January when the ship deployed for Central America. The Navy will decommission the Kaufman in the fall. A lot of rain and butterflies in Norfolk this afternoon. Find out why after the break.
And we're looking at scattered showers still across portions of North Carolina. We'll take a closer look at Super Doppler 10 Live, and we'll also have your full Sunday forecast coming up next.
Here's the cast of Fox 43's all-new reality show, I Got This.
Television producer. That's what I'm going to be.
I'm going to follow my heart, and I'm going to get on the water.
You've got to slow down and enjoy the journey.
I'm just going to work on becoming what I want to become. I need to break past my own barriers.
I want to become a motivational speaker. I Got This, premiering this fall on Fox 43. Brought to you by Gold Key PHR. If you're thinking Outer Banks, think Beechwood.
Nissan Altima. With up to 270 horsepower, blind spot warning, and premium interior. For a limited time, lease Altima just $189 per month, or choose 0% financing for up to 72 months. Altima, the ride you can always rely on. Shop your local Nissan store and choose Nissan.com. Innovation that excites.
Every auto insurance policy has a number. But not every insurance company understands the life behind it. Those who have served our nation have earned the very best service in return. USAA. We know what it means to serve. Get an auto insurance quote and see why 92% of our members plan to stay for life.
This is the steam that rises from a biscuit that was just born from the oven. This is made from scratch.
The grilled pork chop biscuit, only at Hardee's. The Big Bag Lunch for $5.55. Pick any two to go with your fries, drink, and apple turnover, only at Hardee's.
Call the Decker Law Firm if you're really hurt, like in an accident. Their advice won't cost you anything, but not getting it could cost you plenty.
People know where to turn for serious legal advice. We've been helping people, just like you, right here in Hampton Roads for more than 50 years. Make the right call. Call now.
So go ahead. Call Decker. Helping people is what they do, and that means you.
The Decker Law Firm.
Helping people.
People do plenty of research when shopping for a new car, which is why so many choose Toyota. Take Toyota RAV4. Of course, safety is important. So is making smart choices with your money and getting the technology and versatility to best fit your daily adventures. Now, lease a RAV4 LE for only $229 a month, or buy one with $750 cash back or 0% APR financing. Often the best recommendations come from family and friends. So ask someone you know who drives one. Toyota. Let's go places.
You're watching Wavy News 10 at 11 with Deanna LeBlanc, meteorologist Tiffany Savona, and Nathan Epstein, sports.
Before the rain today, hundreds of artists grabbed some chalk and created beautiful art on the boardwalk at the Virginia Beach oceanfront. About 200 artists took over the boardwalk between 15th and 17th Streets for the Chalk the Walk Art Explosion. Each artist drew a 4x4-foot chalk drawing. They're competing for prizes awarded for the top drawings in 3 categories. The theme this year was Mysteries of the Ocean.
It's really sort of a pop-up art gallery. It's something that you don't expect walking down the boardwalk to see chalk drawings right under your feet. So it's pretty exciting because it's something that just sort of is created over the course of a few hours, and then it's gone.
Once again, the chalk art is on the boardwalk between 15th and 17th Streets, but it's likely the rain washed most of it away if you wanted to go check it out. But if you like butterflies, the Norfolk Botanical Garden was the place to be today. The rain didn't stop the second annual Butterfly Festival. It offered kids of all ages the chance to learn about butterflies and how they help the local environment. There was even a parade of butterflies. People even got the chance to buy a milkweed plant. That's one of the only food sources for monarch caterpillars.
Well, I think the most important thing is to preserve a natural habitat and to plant flowers and host plants that are good for butterflies.
If you missed out on today's festival, don't worry. You can check out the garden's butterfly house all summer.
Now your Super Doppler 10 forecast with meteorologist Tiffany Savona.
There was a lot of rain. That's like an understatement today, and there's still a little bit of green on the map behind you.
Yeah, there is, but most of the heavy rain has really ended, thankfully, because we saw a lot of flooding across some of our metro cities and into northeastern North Carolina, and tomorrow is looking like a much better day for folks to enjoy the outdoors, of course, as we round out your weekend. So right now, let's check out Super Doppler 10 and show you where the rain is still falling, and it is on the light side, so nothing compared to what it was earlier, but you can see that it's still adding up in the rain gauge across North Carolina and areas into Camden County and also into Currituck County. These areas have probably seen about 4 to 5 inches of rain. That is estimated, and there have been some flooding reports in Camden County because we just had a heavy downpour sit for about 2 to 3 hours at a time there. So just some light rain still falling in Gregory and Bellcross. That's over toward Johnson Corner, and some light rain still impacting areas between Smith's Corner and Alder Branch. That is headed toward Elizabeth City and Bob White Fork. Across the south side, just some light rain showers across portions of Virginia Beach. So really into the Pungo and Sandbridge area. This is just to the south of the Virginia Beach oceanfront. Some light rain starting to move into the Princess Anne area, Lansdowne, and headed for Mears Corner, and also into Great Bridge. We have a few sprinkles across Suffolk, but not much going on there. And as we look northward toward the peninsula, you can see a few showers may come off the bay and impact Gloucester Point and Evergreen Shores, but we're just talking about very light rain, and also some light rain right over Arlington along the eastern shore. Now we're going to show you this, which is our rainfall estimates, and this is good at showing where the heaviest rain fell today. So notice the darker greens. That indicates areas that have probably seen over 2-3 inches of rain. That's the case at the Norfolk Airport. That's the case in some areas in Suffolk. But you can see where the yellow coloring is. That's where the heaviest rain has fallen. Like I said, that was over Camden County, parts of Currituck County, and these areas probably saw anywhere between 4 to 5 inches of rain fall in just a couple of hours. So that is why we had that widespread flooding across many areas. Now, some of you are confused what exactly a severe thunderstorm is and when a warning is issued. Now, we did have some bad thunderstorms today, but we didn't have many severe thunderstorm warnings issued. That's because these warnings are only issued if a storm contains winds of at least 58 miles per hour, that's damaging wind gusts, or quarter-size hail. Severe thunderstorm warnings are not issued for the number of lightning strikes. We had a number of storms that were producing lots of lightning, and they're not issued for flooding. There are flood advisories and flood warnings that are issued to cover situations where we will see flooding. And we did have flood advisories issued today for the flooding that we did see. And we cannot issue these warnings. Only the local National Weather Service offices, ours is in Wakefield, can issue these warnings. So hopefully this clears up some things, because a lot of folks may think flooding is severe, and it certainly is, but that's why a warning was not issued. And a storm may be very loud. It may contain a lot of lightning, but severe thunderstorm warnings are not issued on lightning. So keep that in mind. Temperatures right now have dropped due to the rain. Temperatures are in the low to mid 70s, even some 60s on the map. 68 degrees in Melfa, 74 in Norfolk, 75 Virginia Beach, 76 in Currituck. And we'll show you what to expect over the next few hours, the next 40 hours or so. So overnight, scattered showers as that area of low pressure continues to slowly move offshore, and it may throw enough moisture back tomorrow morning that we see a few showers across the south side in North Carolina tomorrow morning. But then by the late morning hours, things start to improve. We will still see a lot of clouds especially across the south side, North Carolina. I think we'll see more sunshine from the peninsula northward. And that low will be slow to exit, but it will finally exit the area as we head into your Monday. Monday will start off with a lot of clouds, and by Monday afternoon, we'll have that chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms. So tomorrow, morning showers, then a mix of sun and clouds in the afternoon. 84 Elizabeth City, 84 Nags Head, 84 degrees down toward Hatteras Island. Few showers across the south side, but then it's looking better in the afternoon. Partly cloudy skies, 85 at the beach, 85 in Chesapeake, 84 degrees in Suffolk. Decreasing clouds across the peninsula, maybe a stray shower in the morning, but that's it. Not nearly as hot, 83 in Yorktown, 83 degrees in Pecoston and the Eastern Shore, much drier, 82 degrees in Melfa, 84 in Gloucester. I do want to mention that there is a moderate threat for rip currents tomorrow, so it's best to swim near a lifeguard if you are heading to the beach, and it's looking like a pretty good beach day. 84 degrees in the afternoon, and then more stormy weather expected Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Some history made at the women's final of Wimbledon. The head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers, back home in Newport News, trying to inspire others. And a week before the Open Championship, take a look at what Jordan Spieth is up to. The Sports Wrap next.
HRScene.com, keeping you connected to everything happening in Hampton Roads.
Satisfy the hero in you with a sausage McGriddles for $1. Savory sausage between warm griddle cakes with a taste of sweet maple baked right in.
Soon, Cox will bring us internet that's 100 times more powerful. And we'll be able to do anything we imagine.
Just picture a great big steak, fried, roasted or stewed. Oh, food! Wonderful food! Glorious!
3D printed food. That's what I'm going to do with GigaBlast.
Cox is unleashing GigaBlast Internet. How will you live the gig life?
Nice! Chevy's got 3 great deals to choose from this summer. Which works the best with your budget?
I'm drawn to the 0%.
$1,000 cash back. I've never ever thought about leasing a car until I saw that deal.
Which one's your favorite?
0%.
$1,000 always looks nice going in my pocket.
Sorry, I changed my mind.
Now let me tell you something that's super cool. You can choose any one of these deals on any of these cars.
Seriously? That's gorgeous, man. This is a nice car.
Oh, I like the stitching.
It's an easy choice. Find your tag and choose your deal for an extra summer bonus.
Yeah, this thing's pretty sweet.
In cybersecurity, we're always facing new threats. We have a whole subnet down. At UMUC, my dean challenged us to think constructively. I learned to be calm, to be confident, and to collaborate. Now I'm a security lead at a Fortune 500 company. UMUC was a life changer.
Join our 93,000 students creating their moments. Visit umUC.edu/secure-moment.
Ocean Breeze Water Park means more smiles per gallon for you, because we've got humongous water park thrills. With over 30 rides, slides, and attractions, Ocean Breeze is action-packed, high-value fun in the sun. Because you get free parking at Intertubes. That's right, free parking. Now you're smiling. This summer, free concerts and dive-in movies. Come on, get over 1 million gallons of smile-packed fun at nearby Ocean Breeze Water Park. Now save $5 with coupons from Sweet Frog frozen yogurt shops.
Sprint Cup racing in the Bluegrass State, neon green at the finish line. It's Kyle Busch in the 18. Remember, he broke his right leg to open the weekend at Daytona, dealt with months of rehab, and now he has 2 wins in the last 3 weeks. Joe Gibbs Racing gets finishes of 1st, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and it's a 5th straight win at Kentucky for JGR. Joey Logano gets 2nd. I'm Nathan Epstein, and the Norfolk Tides split their doubleheader with the Charlotte Knights last night, which actually ended with a guy running the bases on fire. YouTube it. Norfolk maintained 1st place in the International League standings. Tides and Knights tonight. Norfolk in their pink unis for Breast Cancer Awareness Night, sponsored by the Tidewater chapter of Susan G. Komen. First inning, Tides quickly to work. Sean Holton brings home Christian Walker, and the Tides lead it 2-0. And Riptide hit one. Top 2, the Knights on board. And Kevin Smith with a line drive to the gap in right center. Matt Tuiasosopo scores along with Trace Thompson, and we are tied at 2. Top 5, Lowry Garcia to left. Henry Urrutia looks like he's there, but guess he's not. He drops it. Micah Johnson comes home to make it 3-2 Charlotte. And top 6, it's Smith again. He was 4 for 4 with 4 RBI. Tides lose big, 10-2. Same two teams tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. And despite a little bit of rain, one of the longest-running football camps in Hampton Roads carried on today. Mike Tomlin, Hampton native and head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers, along with a number of NFL names, lent a helping hand. Things got pushed inside in the afternoon, but on stage, Tomlin, who played at Denby High School, along with Michael Vick, Elton Brown, formerly of the Arizona Cardinals, and Tomlin's newest addition in Pittsburgh, B.W. Webb out of William & Mary. Football lessons on the field, life lessons off was the goal.
They can realize their dreams, but it's more than telling them that they're capable of realizing their dreams. They got to move beyond that. They got to plan. They got to surround themselves with people that are going to be assistants in that matter. They got to make the minute day-to-day decisions that's going to produce the type of outcome, long-term and short, that they're looking for. It's a tremendous commitment, and I think more than anything, that's what we're selling.
Mike Tomlin always mindful of the next generation back home. Much further from home, history made at the women's final of the Wimbledon Championships. Over to the All-England club, Serena Williams almost in a club of her own at this point after a 6-4, 6-4 win over Garbine Muguruza. It is her 6th Wimbledon title, her 21st major, and her 4th straight. Yes, the 2nd time she's completed the Serena Slam in her career. And on top of it all, at 33 years old, she's the oldest player to win a major. Over to the men's side, semifinals this afternoon. World number 3, Andy Murray, and number 2, Roger Federer. First set, Federer with the ace to take the 7-5 set, and he's won 17 Grand Slams, remember, and 7 Wimbledons. 7-5, 7-5, 6-4 win for Federer. He's now set for a rematch with world number 1, Novak Djokovic, the same pairing from a year ago for the Wimbledon title. Third round of the John Deere Classic, and more spectacular play from Jordan Spieth, the Masters and the U.S. Open champion. You heard that. Par 4, 8th hole, got to fix the flagstick. He would tap in for birdie, and then to the par 5, 17th. From 106 out, doesn't look like he liked the shot, but he'll like that. It drops for an eagle 3. Okay, he'll take it. Birdies his final 3 holes and fires at 10 under 61, 3 better than yesterday's 64, and he has a 2-shot lead over Danny Lee. Up to Baltimore and the Beltway Series, the Baltimore Orioles and the Washington Nationals. Bottom 2, Caleb Joseph. He's played in Norfolk quite a lot this year. That's why he's in the bigs. Off Jordan Zimmerman, 3-2, Baltimore ahead. Bottom 4, Steve Pearce takes a good whack at it. Solo home run, 4-2 Birds. And then top 6, there's nobody on. Yeah, tough night for Zim. Bryce Harper, right center, and goodbye. Surprisingly, his first ever home run against the Baltimore Orioles. But the Nats still down. That is until Danny Espinosa. Out of here to right, his 10th of the season. Nats go on for the 7-4 win. Also, a good cause out on the waters at Hampton Roads. We'll have more on that tomorrow on the Sports Wrap.
All right, thanks, Nathan. Tomorrow might be a beach day.
It is. Looking like a better day. Scattered showers overnight, few showers in the morning, better in the afternoon, highs in the middle 80s.
All right, that wraps up things for us. Have a great night, everyone.